Hi students, from today onwards we are going to start PUC 2 or class 12 CBSE or ICSE or CA Foundation admission of a partner. In that the concepts relating to provision for doubtful debt or reserve for doubtful debt or reserve for bad and doubtful debt, how it is connecting with revaluation and new balance sheet. Totally old balance sheet, revaluation, new balance sheet. Let us start. Concept number 1. This is question. Means question number 1. Like type number 1. Mr. A and Mr. B are partners in a firm. In this partnership firm, there are two partners, Mr. A and Mr. B, sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:2. How they are sharing their profits and losses? In 2:2. Their balance sheet as on 31st/3/2024 was as follow. The term used is was. That's why it is old balance sheet. Balance sheet as at 31st/3/2024. Capital and liabilities, left hand side capital and liabilities amount rupees, right hand side assets amount rupees. Capital Mr. A, Mr. B. Debtors 20,000. On 1/4/2024, Mr. C is admitted into partnership on the following terms. Adjustments. Now, this question is relating to admission of a partner. How? Because the term used is Mr. C is admitted. Means this question is relating to admission of a partner. What is the date of admission of a new partner? 1/4/2024. Who is a new partner? Mr. C. Now, who are the old partners? Mr. A and Mr. B. What is the old profit sharing ratio? 2:2. Hereby, in shortcut, I will use the word OPSR. Means old profit sharing ratio. Now, what is the old balance sheet date? 31st/3/2024. Now come to the adjustment. Number 1. Create provision for doubtful debts at 5% on debtors. Now they are saying that our debtor is 20,000. On this 20,000 we have a doubt to the extent of 5%. It is by using the prudence concept or conservatism concept. Expected losses should be recognized in the books of account. Show how do you treat the PDD. Now everybody pause this question and note down the question. Let us start solution. Solution to concept number 1. Revaluation account. Debit side means left hand side expenses and losses amount rupees. Credit side revenue means income profit gain amount rupees. You can use in place of expenses and losses and revenue particulars. That is also correct. Now there was no PDD. Now there is a PDD. So increase in the PDD. Okay. As per the American accounting equation approach, means American accounting system or accounting equation approach, when there is increase in the PDD, two accounts are involved. One is revaluation account, another one is PDD account. PDD is a liability. Increase in the liability, credit. Because new PDD means increase in the PDD. PDD is a liability. Increase in the liability, credit. Revaluation account, because of increase in the PDD, there may be a loss. So, increase in the expenses and losses, debit. But as per British system, England system, there are two accounts involved. One is revaluation account, that is nominal account. PDD is a personal account, is a representative account. That's why increase in the PDD is going to be a loss. Debit the expenses and losses, debit. PDD increase in the liability, means increase in the personal account. Credit the incomes and gains. So entry is revaluation account debit to PDD account. How to calculate? Take the question 20,000 into 5%. It is 1,000. This is step number 1. So everybody understanding or not? Next, new balance sheet. Step number 2, new balance sheet. As at 1/4/2024. Draw the balance sheet. Left hand side capital and liabilities amount rupees. Right hand side amount rupees. Capital Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C. Now there are 3 partners capital accounts A, B, C, because old partner Mr. A and Mr. B, new partner Mr. C. Hereby there are 3 partners. Earlier there were 2 partners, Mr. A and Mr. B. Debtors, open the question from the old balance sheet. Note down the debtors 20,000. Less PDD 1,000, that is given in step number 1 here from this revaluation account. 20,000 minus 1,000, it is 19,000. Okay. So now overall, for increase in the PDD, journal entry revaluation account debit to PDD. Revaluation account debit to PDD. Okay. If you want to solve this question by using technique, increase in the PDD, write on the debit side. Decrease in the PDD, write on the credit side of the revaluation account. But instead of writing, means reciting, by hearting, better you understand the accounting terminologies. When there is increase in the PDD, so because of increase in the PDD, there may be a loss. Debit the expenses and losses. PDD is a provision. That much of the amount is kept by the partnership firm. In the future, if there is no loss, it should return this amount to the partners. That's why it is a liability. Credit the giver of the benefit. As per British system, England system, revaluation account is a debit side nominal account. Okay. PDD is a personal account. Credit the giver of the benefit. So revaluation account debit to PDD. For increase in the PDD, what is the journal entry? Revaluation account debit to PDD. As per American accounting system or accounting equation approach, revaluation account is a debit side expenses and losses. Means increase the expenses and not debit side increase in the expenses and losses. Credit side increase in the revenue. PDD is a liability. So journal entry is revaluation account debit to PDD. Step number 1, you have to prepare the revaluation account. Step number 2, prepare the balance sheet. Okay. So debtor 20,000 is taken from the old balance sheet. PDD is taken from the revaluation account. So less PDD 1,000, net amount is 19,000. I think everybody understanding it properly. If you want, in Kannada and English, you open the Bhagyavadi Commerce Foundation. There are the different accounting concepts relating to the PDD. So in English as well as in Kannada. Here I made it completely in English. Thank you.